What's up, everyone? Welcome to my live. So yeah, I'm just waiting for everyone to get in here. I'm starting the live here with Fredro Starr, and me and him are gonna, talk about some marketing stuff and just. Yo, what's up,
What's
Fredro?
going on, man? Promo God, what's popping?
Nothing much, man. Just excited to talk to you. I'm glad you accepted to come here, and yeah, I'm glad to have this conversation with you. You're here in Los Angeles too.
Yeah, man.
Um,
LA is on fire right now, literally. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Friends are losing houses. The whole it's crazy out here. Fortunately, I'm safe where I'm at right now. God, thank God for that. But LA is it's tough right now out here. You know what I mean? I've been out here for a long time. Doing production with movies and films and stuff like that. So it's a lot of friends and family out here. And it's just terrible. B. Pray for LA. You heard?
yeah, I've never seen it like this. I've been here for like 7 years. We had fires every year, but I'm always like thinking it's just gonna be like a regular year. But this year was like
Nah, because we
crazy.
you know, we I mean we see fires. It's usually burning the mountains and stuff, which is not cool either. But
But yeah,
now you're seeing neighborhoods getting burned, churches, Starbucks, houses. Like it's crazy. Like it's just crazy, man. So, you know, salute to everybody in LA worldwide, man. Pray for LA. But we here with the promo guy, you know what I'm saying? My album drops tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So my album Soul drops tomorrow. Just want everybody to know, tap in with that. And we doing real hip hop, 30 years. Promo guy, what's up?
right. For those that don't know, Fredro raps, he produces, he acts, he does a little bit of everything. He's been in the game for decades, and he's stayed relevant throughout the whole time. So one of the questions I wanted to ask you was, how does an artist, especially rapper, stay relevant? Throughout time, especially if they've been doing it for a long time.
Well, I'm from the 90s, man. We came in the game with Jam Master Jay, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? 1993, first album, Back the Fuck Up. We sold about 6 million records, you know what I'm saying? First album, which Slam was the lead single. And Slam is still killing them right now today, man. Slam has been, you talk about publishing and sync licensing. Slam has been licensed over, I mean, I can't even count, you know what I mean? It's in the thousands because slam is relatable to basketball and sports. So we was able to, get deals with, NBA 2K and the baseball video games. Slam has been in all of those movies with Ice Cube movies. So many movies I can't even. It's crazy. Like Slam is still one of the most dominant hip hop records ever. You know what I'm saying? Because we crossed the genre into basketball and sports, and we still performing. We still touring, and it's been a crazy 30 years.
How would you say how would you say an artist, especially a rapper, can get something like that going? Like, say you have a song, like, do people reach out to you and then ask you to put it in their movies, or do you kind of like?
We have a deal with Universal Publishing. So they make sure the record is, being represented well. A lot of people, you get a lot of offers. People just want to use it. You know what I'm saying? And if they use it on YouTube, or if they use it to, do a TikTok video, you will get the royalties off of that. And it's very important. Artists, make sure you take care of your royalties. Don't think it's something light because it's something 30 years later will be something that will be an asset. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right,
A royalty is kind of like equity. You know what I mean? It's it's
definitely,
it's real. It's real. It's real. You know, it's real life. And
right.
30 years later, it will still be there. It's like gold. It doesn't lose value. You know what I'm saying?
So, right. So you're one of those artists that doesn't believe in like, selling your catalog or losing rights of the
Oh no,
catalog,
no,
or do
no,
you?
no. I believe in selling a catalog. I never said that. But if you don't take care of your publishing, you won't have any catalog, is what I'm saying.
Right,
You have to take care of your publishing, your ownership. Even if somebody samples your record, if somebody takes your beat, Somebody, you gotta, you gotta. If it's yours, it's yours. And you know what? I sample a lot. I sample a lot of rappers. I produce beats and I sample rappers. And hip hop, we're not supposed to go after samples if somebody samples your voice. But if we wouldn't have went after Biggie Smalls when he sampled "Throw Your Guns," then Onyx would not have a percentage of Travis Scott's record.
Right.
His biggest record, which he sampled something from Biggie, and because he sampled something from Biggie, Biggie sampled something from us. Then now we get a royalty off of that. So it's important to take care of your royalties. Your publishing, it's yours.
Definitely. If you're an artist, make sure you signed up to ASCAP, BMI, or Sounds Exchange,
That-
Song Trust, all those different platforms because they'll collect your royalties throughout time. A lot of artists don't do that and they miss out on a lot of payments as far as like when their songs get played overseas and when people use their records, they can't really track it and they miss out on a lot of money. So that's a good note. I appreciate you for sharing that. So overall, would you say social media is good for music, or do you think uh
I
is
mean,
there
if you're not on social media, then you might as well not even do this. That's when we came out, you had to be dope. You had to stand on the corners. You had to battle. You had to stand in front of the radio stations. You had to stand in front of the record labels. You had to grind to get on. You know what I mean? When I came up, you had to have a record deal. There
right?
was no internet. You couldn't promote yourself like that. So you had to have the big companies. But now, the big companies, they don't even want to develop rappers no more. They waiting for you to heat
Right.
up and
Right.
they will call you. So I tell all rappers, man, just stay independent, own your own shit. It's yours. Keep it. Like I said, take care of your publishing, make sure it's yours. Start your own label. Figure out how you want to market yourself. Jam Master Jay told us we came with an album. Music was dope. He said, "Where's your logo?" He was like, "What? What you talking about?" And he said, "Yo, look at EPMD logo. Look at Public Enemy logo. Look at Run DMC logo. Where's your logo?" And we was looking at each other like, we ain't got a logo. And then we figured it out and we came up with the Mad Face. The Mad Face represented what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
just represented Onyx World. Onyx is the name of the rap group. And the Mad Face represented that. And to this day, the Mad Face is one of the illest logos in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's straight like that. You know what I mean? And it's part of the rapping. It's just not about rapping. It's about marketing yourself. We came with the ball heads. We created an image. The way we dressed. We had the Timberlands and the camouflage, and we got that from just the drug dealers in South Jamaica, Queens. They was wearing the car suits. They was wearing the camouflage suits. We was just dressing like the guys that we looked up to in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And we took it worldwide. And then now you see everybody's wearing Timberlands and ball heads, and it was a movement. So I tell rappers, don't create music, create a movement,
Right.
create your own world. The way you spell shit, the way we spell everything was different. The way we spell back the fuck up was like it was our own world. And I wrote a book. You know what I'm saying? It's called Onyx, the story of Back the Fuck Up. The book is I wrote it myself. Nobody, no author. I didn't sit down with nobody. Nobody. It's coming straight from me. You know what I'm saying? Every mistake is mine. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But this book is dope because you're gonna see how everything started before Onyx. You know what I'm saying? With me and Sticky Fingers, just little kids in Brooklyn. He almost set the bet. He almost set the bed on fire. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? As little kids, and it starts from 8 years old, 9 years old, and the relationship. Me and Sticky Fingers, which is my cousin, this is a family business. Me and Sticky, we about to go to Thailand. You know what I'm saying? In 2 days, and then after that, we going to UK and Kazakhstan. Like we still touring heavy. This is my cousin. This is a family business, and that keeps Onyx grounded. You know what I'm saying? That's my cousin. And we survived the trap era. You know what I'm saying? We survived the trap era, 20 years of listening to, trap music, listening to all the Atlanta artists and the down south artists control the market, control the US market, and control the world market for 20 years. Now, the people who really rap from the 90s and the people who really rap now. You got kids that's 17, 18 that really rap. They survived the trap era. It's time to show your skills now. It ain't about that mumbling shit no more. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Right.
I'm dropping the albums, the soul album, where you can really, okay, this is the rap shit. You know, it never left, but it just wasn't. It wasn't corporate. It wasn't mainstream real hip hop music. It never left. You just had to find it. But now it's back to being mainstream music. You know what I'm saying? Look at this chick
Definitely.
Dochi. I just heard her album. It's Boom Bap Beats, and she's a young artist coming up. You know, it's she's kind of like leaders of the new school, like how when we saw Busta Rhymes and how they came and they changed the game. Like that's where hip hop is going right now. It's going back to that real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Definitely.
my beats is ill. Like, a lot of people don't know I created the beat Last Days that was in the 8 Mile soundtrack. Another reason to control your likeness, your
Right.
beats. And you know what I mean? We got licensed to be in 8 Mile. Shout to
Right.
Eminem. You know,
How did that come about? You just they like heard the music and kind of you said you had Universal kind of do that as well.
tell you the truth, I didn't even know it was in the movie. Like I went to the movie premiere. I was at the movie premiere for 8 Mile. I didn't have a ticket, none of that shit. That's my word. I didn't have a ticket. I saw Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre was online. I was like, yo, Dre, what up? He was like, Fredro, what up? Because people don't know, Sticky was about to get signed to Aftermath. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Sticky was about to get signed to Aftermath. So we built a relationship with Dre. So I saw Dre at the premiere. He like, yo, what's up? I'm like, yo, what up? I ain't got no ticket. He like, walk in with me, nigga. I walked in with Dre, sit right there, front seat like this, popcorn, all that. So I'm looking at the movie like, yo, this is incredible. Just the whole vibe of the battle rap. Cause I love the battle rap culture. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the battle rappers. I just love the culture. I just saw some ill battles with Tay Rock and Murder Mook and Loaded Lux. Crazy, crazy over the weekend. But when I seen Eminem rhyming on Last Days, I was like, damn, that beat right there is it's one of them beats. You know what I'm saying? It's just when I made that beat, and let's not get it confused, I made that beat. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
lot of niggas saying they created and made that beat. I made that beat. And it's one of those beats that you can freestyle. I've heard so many freestyles off of that beat. It's crazy. And, that's the love of hip hop. That's why I do it, for the love of this shit.
Definitely. Yeah. Honestly, I listen to I listen to a lot of the songs like Slam and stuff like that. As far as the energy and all that. Has that like been something as far as like your sound? You always kind of just uh, kind of trying to make like energized music, trying to get people
Well,
like to turn
Well,
up.
well. When people read the book and get the book, you'll really find out. Like my first style, when I first started rapping, I was 15, 16 years old. There was movies like Beat Street, and there was this kid named Lee from Beat Street. I wanted to be like Lee. He was the illest young, like he was young, like he was speaking to me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be him. So I started to break dancing and do all of that. But when I started rapping, I wanted to rhyme like kind of like Slick Rick. He was more my inspiration. I was more smooth with it when I was rhyming in Baisley Park. You can go on YouTube right now and there's songs called, I think it's called Baisley Park, Fredro Starr with Cheeks from the Lost Boys. Rest in peace, my man, Panama PI. I used to rhyme like kind of like Snoop Dogg, Slick Rick, smooth, you know what I'm saying? But then hip hop was changing, you know what I mean? We
Hmm.
saw leaders of the new school one time at a show, and then you had dudes like Gangstar coming out with Stick Up Kids is out the tags. That was it. You know what I'm saying? Once we heard that, it was over. That record sparked something else, you know what I'm saying? And the Busta Rhymes and the leaders of the new school, that sparked something. Then you had Di's Effects and Naughty by Nature coming out. So we was like, yo, what we gonna do? Cypress Hills was coming out. We was like, what we gonna do? Niggas gotta
So
back the fuck up. That's how we came to the game. We had to let niggas know. So the music wasn't always energetic, but the '90s music was, and that's the time that we kind of broke out. That's the time we kind of got together.
definitely.
Jam Master Jay and my manager Jeff Harris and Big DS, rest in peace, and Suave, the whole crew. We came together and we did something phenomenal.
So what advice would you give artists who are like trying to develop their sound and trying to develop their style? Like,
Be original. Be original, first of all. Like, I hate artists that want to, oh, that record is hot. I'm going to try to I'm gonna try to duplicate that record. It's already done. By the time you try to duplicate it and be that person is already, be yourself. Come with something new, even if it sounds weird or it might be the shit. Be yourself.
Right.
You know,
Definitely.
find something that somebody's not doing. When we came up, if that person was doing that, we was like, okay, we might take a little bit of that, but we gonna change it and make it better and flip it. Like
Right.
we nobody wanted to sound alike. Was Redman got one of the illest albums. Yo, check Redman album out too. Like we was looking at niggas like Redman, like the Def Squad and how them niggas was coming. We was like, oh shit, these Dies Effect niggas is coming out the store. They got Redman. Yo, what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? It was just inspiration. So I say all rappers, look at what's going out there and say, I'm gonna do something different and better than that. Because Dies Effects was our competition. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for them, they put the battery in our back. Dies Effect, all the groups that came before us, man. We took a little bit parts of each and every body. Even NWA, we took a little bit of that. We was like, oh shit, NWA, you can say fuck in a rap record. They was like the first group to say fuck somebody or fuck that, fuck this. So we was like, oh shit, you can say fuck in the music? And we came up with back the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nice.
that's part of NWA's influence. 30 years later, we still performing back the fuck up.
Nice. So another question I wanted to ask you, as far as like networking and building a team, do you have any advice for artists in that situation?
Yeah, I do. And, it's good to have a team. It's good to have your neighborhood behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So when you got your neighborhood, your local support, that's the first step to becoming a superstar. To me, you gotta have that support that's real. You know what I mean? The dudes that surround you in the neighborhood, they know you're doing something well. They respect it, they like it, and they rolling with you. And from that you build your team. You're gonna find the guy who's gonna be the manager. You're gonna find the guy who's gonna be the producer. You're gonna find a guy who's gonna do this. You know what I mean? Your team will come. You gotta have a team. But nowadays it's you need a team, social media team. You need a booking agent team. And we book shows too. If you want to know, holler at us. We book shows, Europe, America. So any young rappers coming up, we do our own bookings. But yeah, you gotta have your booking agencies and your team, your publicists, and you know your team. You gotta have a team around you. You know what I'm saying? Team of killers.
So
Too. You know what I'm saying?
for
You
all
gotta have,
those,
everything gotta be covered all the way around the board.
definitely. So if you're an artist and you heard that he books shows, so if you're an artist interested in getting a show booked, make sure you hit up Fredro Starr. He also does production. He does acting. He raps. So if you're an artist that needs to record with him or you want to do a feature with him, that's something that he does. So make sure you reach out as far as
Yeah, we do features. We do features with up and coming artists because we respect what artists are doing. So if you want to do a feature, just make sure it's serious and make sure it's something that we can rock with. You know what I mean? And we'll build on that.
okay. Okay, yeah. Make sure you guys hit his link in bio. Everything is on his page. But yeah, so pretty much, I just wanted to get you on here and just kind of introduce you to my audience and have a little conversation with you. I appreciate you for taking the time to make this happen. You've been in the game for a long time. You've been doing this for a long time. You've stayed relevant. So I feel like a lot of artists, especially rappers, can learn a lot from you. Especially rappers these days, they have a lot more resources than uh, than the previous era. So I feel like a lot of what you do, a lot of times, artists complain about social media and having to play the game and stuff like that. But you guys, are telling artists that it's a must that you do that. So I appreciate you for telling people that and
Salute
you know.
you, man. Appreciate you, bro. You got a great audience. You be doing your thing, man. I've been watching for a while, and I met you through my brother Johnny Gallo, and I was like, yo, I know you from somewhere. You're almost famous. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to connect with you, man. Just let everybody know the click is called 100 Mad. Make sure you tap in 100 Mad. We got a lot of great things going on. Salute to all the artists out there doing your thing. Real hip hop. Pray for LA right now. It's crazy out here. We making it happen though. You know, we making it happen, man. So just pray for LA and just, you know, just stay strong, man. Positive energy, positive results, you heard?
Definitely. So yeah, I'll conclude the interview with that. Just do you have any last words for people as far as
Yes, yes. The soul album, my album, I produced the whole album. If you like real hip hop, soul beats, I'm talking about like that soul beats. I'm talking about like Aretha Franklin, Marvin Gaye. I'm talking about like, you know, that real that Millie Jackson. I'm talking about that real soulful. This album is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Produced the whole record, a few features on there. Shout out to Ricky Batts, Siggy, Prince White, Price White, Big Al. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's it. That's it, man. I'll see you in Thailand. Phuket, what up? What we doing? Holla.
all right. Thank you, Fredro, for the interview. And yeah, man, if you guys hear that, make sure you get the album. The album is in his bio. Make sure you go click on his Instagram and check out the bio. And yeah,
Yeah, I'm
get
dropping a video tomorrow. Shout to Aiken, the director. Video is called Hood Jealousy. It's crazy, man. Shout to all the people who not here over some hood jealousy shit. You know what I'm saying? We see it all the time. Pray for LA. Love. I'm out.
all right. Thank you, Fredro. All right, guys, I'm gonna answer a few questions here. A lot of artists, a lot of the things we went over was just kind of simple. I just wanted to get you guys in the mindset of you know, marketing yourself, branding yourself, promoting yourself. And as you guys mentioned, I mean, as we mentioned, you guys need to register your music. Make sure you're on Bandcamp. I mean, Sound Exchange, Song Trust, ASCAP, BMI, all those good platforms. That way, you're collecting all your royalties. And then, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna bring more lives. This was the first one, so I thank Fredro for coming out. He has a great album that he's promoting. So if you guys have any, you know, if you guys want to check out his stuff, if you're not familiar, make sure you check it out. He's, you know, an actor, producer, rapper. He does a lot of different things as far as you know, entertainment goes, and he was able to start out as a rapper, and he was able to kind of, you know, apply himself in other industries and then get that going too. So I'm gonna answer some questions real quick for you guys. If you guys have any questions. Someone asked me how did I get into this lane. So JG, who is partially, you know, someone that helps me manage what I got going on, he's the reason why I'm on this live. He's able to connect me with a lot of different rappers. So if you guys also need someone that can connect the dots for you as far as, you know, marketing goes and promotion and recording at Coke Studio and a lot of these different things, make sure you guys tune in to JG the Rap Star's Instagram, and make sure you check out Fredro Starr. I'm out.